magic. We are magic. Magic Mondays with Coley.
Hey, energy party people. It's that time again. And rather than using Palo Santo today to smudge, I'm just going to light a candle. So it smells real nice. Okay, well, thank you for joining me, whether you're watching live or in the future. Yeah, I'm so glad you're here. And oh, look who is prompt, being a good student and everything, as if you're a student by coming to this. Hi, Shannon. Dr. Shannon says, Happy Monday, everybody. Happy Monday to you as well. Yeah, so welcome to the new week. Ooh, and Judy's here. Ooh, that doesn't happen very often. So yay, Judy, my magical writing coach. Oh my God, if you need to write a book, or I needed to write a book. I didn't do it because I wanted to, but I'm so glad I did. And Judy, if it wasn't for Judy, if it wasn't for Dave McCann and Judy McNutt, yeah, yowza. Okay, and Coop said something, but it's I'm not saying it's not important, Coop, but it's not important to report it. Okay, aw, Judy says, I love you too. Oh my God, so grateful to you every day. Yeah, whew, had some really great coaches, and Judy is among them for sure. Okay, so you know what that means. Let's go ahead and play a couple theme songs. So Shannon, you're first. Here you go.
Shannon is here. Hey, Dr. Shannon.
Hey, and I know you're in here somewhere, Judy. Oh, there you are.
Let's all welcome Judy. Judy, she made it to the show today. Welcome.
Welcome. Yeah. Oh, this just in. The lovely Yvonne is here, and she says, Good morning, all. Well, good morning to you. And that's right. Here you go.
Yvonne is in the house. Check her out.
Check her out. She's amazing. And Judy says that she is bowing to all the greatness of who's shown up today. And Coop is here also, and he says, Happy Monday, y'all. Okay, so what is happening? Oh, so much is happening. I'm trying to think what's happening. Yeah, so, well, I know what's on the top of my mind. That's, yeah, the South Park episode. Whoa, whoa. Those guys are my heroes. Man, when we decided to like just leave anything to do with Scientology back in the day, and we were just dabbling. We weren't like super official, although we went on the cruise ship. Whew, read all about it. Yeah, when we finally decided to like, let those weirdos go. Yeah, we like I used to watch South Park back in the day, like religiously, but I don't really like to watch cartoons too much anymore. But yeah, when we left all things to do with Scientology, we watched the South Park episode. Man, are they good at nailing things? Like, man, woo! And Judy says, haha, they mirrored the Saddam episode. Yeah, oh my God, those guys. And Shannon says, yay, yes, yay, South Park. Yeah, I'm so grateful to my friend Eric who posted about it and like, oh, what? What is this? And I watched it immediately. And like, gratefully, not gratefully, we have Paramount Plus. Yeah, we have to have Paramount Plus right now because that's right, our guilty pleasure of a gazillion years, long before we even met each other, Dave and I have been watching from the start. That's right, get ready to be dazzled or horrified. We've been watching Big Brother. Yeah, it's just it's fun to watch people. That's just what it comes down to. But anyway, that South Park episode, I was kind of bummed I was watching it by myself. And I'm like, oh my God, like I need to talk to somebody about this. This is amazing. And my jaw dropped so many times. And those guys are so badass. And I started thinking about like, wow, it's interesting to watch mega rich people battling each other. Yowza. Uh, and Coop says, yeah, same voice, even same animation as Saddam, just with Trump's face. Brilliant. Yeah, yeah, I think I need to go back to that. Anyway, yeah, Coop, I don't know why everything you're saying is printing twice, but okay. Yeah, so that was uplifting. And yowza, the whole tiny dick thing. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. And even that Cartman was saved by wokeness. Because well, I don't want to spoil it for anybody, but anyway, it's so, so good. And Yvonne says the episode was lit. That's for sure. Woo, woo. Yeah, gives me extra faith in, yeah, everything. I have faith in the world, but yeah, woo, that makes me happy, happy, happy. And it makes me wonder what people in my life who are in love with that man for some unknown reason. It awakens something in them, and more power to them. Whoo! But what do they think about their boy now? Ugh. Anyway, oh, here's Marianne. Marianne says, hello, Colleeny Weenie. That's right, that's me. Hey, Marianne, I'm glad you're here. You know what that gets you? It gets you a theme song. Here you go. A tribute to Marianne's breasts. Here we go.
Marianne has a fabulous pair of cans. Colleen once made a cake, but there is no mistake. Hey, hey, let's welcome Marianne. Welcome.
Welcome. Well, I'm glad you're here, Marianne. Oh, speaking of amazing things like South Park, well, no relation. But I decided to do something, and I'm pretty proud of it. I got a tattoo, and it's to Herman. You know Herman, right? Anyway, okay, just kidding. I ordered some personalized magnets, and the company sent me several samples of what else they can do, like stickers or a coaster or fake tattoos. So that's pretty great. Yeah, I'm not a tattooed person, except I have one on my inner right ankle of a frog, and it's not even the frog I wanted, but the tattoo artist at Tattoo Tony's in Kauai about a gazillion years ago, like must have been, yeah, the mid 90s. Yeah, they're like, oh, sorry, Colleen. They had left a note on the door. I made an appointment the day before we were supposed to leave Kauai, the best island. Anyway, and we got there, and it's like, oh, sorry, Colleen, and beep. You don't need to know who I was with. Sorry, we can't be here today. And I'm thinking, nice day in Kauai, surf's up, whatever. So I'm like, damn it, I wanted to have the experience of getting a tattoo because it scared me. And, I was in my 20s, and yeah. Um, I also got my belly button pierced by my brother. Anyway, and when I was at the county in my 20s, I remember one of the supervisors said, with my tattoo and my belly button piercing, and I was in my 20s, so it was different. But anyway, she's like, gosh, Colleen, you're going to be the coolest person in the old folks' home someday. I kind of want to say fuck you now. Anyway, and she would wear shorter skirts than me, but I got in trouble and told not to wear short skirts, even though they weren't short, they were just above my knee. They weren't micro minis. But anyway, I digress. Yeah, so I have a fake tattoo, and it's fun, and it's peeling, and I'm trying not to peel it because I do love to peel things. Anyway, wow. What else is happening? So much is happening in my world, and expansion. All the things that are happening are really great, and it's the direction I'm being led. Woo! But the good stuff takes a lot of work for me to acclimate to. Like the better life gets, I have to do a lot of energy work around it. not complaining. It's so great to have tools. Yeah. Whew. Anyway, let's see. Judy says Melania was finally exposed as a former Epstein girl. Nuh-uh. Ooh. For reals? Wow. Well, I hope that's true. But somebody told me something. I was doing a session for somebody yesterday, and they mentioned, like, oh, have you heard that Trump had a heart attack and he like stepped away from the presidency? I'm like, no. And then I checked in on it and I didn't see anything even related to that. So I'm not sure where that came from. So anytime I hear something now, it's like, yeah, we'll see. But Judy, I hope you're right. Yeah. And didn't she come here? Maybe she came here illegally. It's just, ugh. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Let's keep it to the magic. Although I have to say these things are pretty magical. South Park, Melania. Okay, you got me. All right. So, what do I want to talk about besides what I'm already talking about? That is a great question. Yeah, I'm doing some things. I'm creating chatbots. Yeah, I'm stepping into a new mentorship for myself, which I'll talk about soon. But yeah, these guys are going to help me up my game and do a lot of things that I'm not good at. Can't be good at all the things. Shit. Especially online. Good Lord. Anyway, there's probably something interesting. Hey, let's check out a sponsor. Gratefully, I'm having a lot of repeat sponsors because sponsorship hasn't been on my radar too much. Okay, so let's just go with this one. Today's sponsor is Eat, Drink, and Be Married, group dating show with a twist of plate. That's right. Eat, drink, and be married. Okay, thank you, Eat, Drink, and Be Married. Okay. And I believe we also have another one. Here we go. Another sponsor today is Understatements TM. Briefs with a message. Understatements. That's right. Personalized underwear. Can't beat it. Okay. Well, I feel like I had a couple. Oh, yeah, I have a couple pictures to share. Let me find them. Well, here's my chatbot. I think I shared her last week. I'm calling her Katie. Isn't she cute? And I've decided that she's my apprentice, and she helps hook people up with what they need and take some of the stuff off of my plate. Well said, Colleen. Some of the stuff. I remember saying the word stuff in an interview in my 20s, and I still it makes me cringe because it wasn't very eloquent. Oh well, but here's a swell, glamorous picture of Dave and I playing Carcassonne and me showing off my tattoo. Pretty great, right? Yeah, Herman. You gotta love Herman. And another announcement. So Dave has been working on his Type 5 for what am I trying to say? Like a fundraiser for the office he works in, which is part of a nonprofit. It's called, God, what is their name? They rebranded. I think, like at least 4 years ago, so I should probably be on top of this. But Community Wellness Collaborative. Wow. Okay. Yeah. But anyway, he's part of a fundraiser. The owner, the head of the office, Ryan, the lady on the left, Jen, this is her comedy show. She teaches comedy. She asked some of her local comedian friends to do this. And then she asked Dr. Dave for some reason. And I think, it'll be really interesting. And Dave and I were both laughing the other day as he was working out his Type 5. And it is coming more together, which is great. And we both agreed that we're glad we're not married to comedians who have to go through the workings of jokes because, yeah. Anyway, so Shannon says, I didn't know he was a comedian. He's not. He's a chiropractor. He has done some acting, mostly Shakespeare, back in the day. Yeah, and so Jennifer, the woman putting this on and who asked Dave to be part of this, which I think will be really nice for people who show up, who many of them will be, his patients. So that'll be fun to see him in a different role, I'm sure. For me in the audience, I'm probably going to have to do some drinking. Yeah, he'll be great. But the thing is, when Dave and I first met, and this might be boring, but well, anyway, when we first met, and I think this is part of the book until my editor pared down 2 long chapters into about a sentence. I changed it to about a sentence, but it was all about how we met, and this is what happened. And she told me in a long message that even though I'm literally and figuratively married to these chapters, this is why I need to change them. But anyway, so not important. She was absolutely right, but I sulked about it for at least a good 2 weeks before I came up with the solution. Spoiler, that solution ended up being, he made me laugh so hard my pants fell off. So anywho, the first day we met, he was wearing that ugly ass t-shirt, and I'm like, oh my God, I was at that show and that t-shirt's so fucking ugly. I kept the ugly part out of the conversation, had a boring conversation, blah, blah, blah. We had our class all day. And then for the evening session, the teacher, Scientologist, the teacher said, oh, I just learned at dinner that Dr. Dave does some Shakespeare. Maybe he'll come up and dazzle us with some Shakespeare. And he's like, okay. And he gets up and no worries. And he just does like a soliloquy or something, which I can never remember. And he always reminds me which one it is, but Shakespeare doesn't stick in my head. Anyway, and so he just did his thing. And I just only met this guy, gave him no thought for the rest of the day. And then he gets up just doing his thing and being so comfortable in it. And I found I was literally, I'm sure, the only one in the audience of classmates going like this. I'm like, oh my God, that's so embarrassing. I think he was mirroring to me my fear of being seen. So anyway, yeah, so that's my long explanation of, yeah, he does acting, and no, he's not a comedian, although he made me laugh so hard that my pants fell off back in the day. But that doesn't translate into being a stand-up. So we'll see how this goes. Okay, well, that was a long story. How about we do a couple things, then we'll invite Coop on. Let's see. So let's go ahead and look at what I call my credo. And this is the first step of 3 main steps if you really want to shift your life in my world, in what I teach. And the first is to adopt this. The universe is in a conspiracy for our happiness. The universe always has our backs. Therefore, if it's happening to us, it's happening for us. So what is the universe bringing to our attention for our highest growth, healing, and happiness? And when you can adopt that, and adapt it if you care to. Yeah, look cooler this way. And then have a way to work on what is getting your attention. What is happening to you is happening for you. So what's that all about? Yeah. So that, and I think it's always worth reminding everybody what the new emergency services number is. So take it away. Sing along if you can. 011899988199991197253. Okay, so I think we've covered all of our bases here. Just keep this in view. And I think, Coop, get ready for your close-up. So I'm going to start your song, and then you're up. So, here we go.
We're catching up with Coop. Yeah.
Hello.
Hello, my
Happy Monday,
friend.
everybody.
Happy Monday. How are you doing?
I'm really tired. I didn't sleep. I didn't have good quality sleep last night. Like I got so did I say last week I got a new Amazfit smartwatch thing on Amazon sale for $60, and it has a decent sleep monitor. So I'm actually like, it shows how often I'm awake at night and for how long, and adds everything up for me. And yeah, no, I'm not a very good sleeper. I mean, I'm like down for 8 hours, but I usually, like last night, I only slept for like 6. I was awake for a while, and yeah, it also tells me that at least for some nights, I'm not breathing well. Not my
Ooh, that's important.
Yeah, it's not in the red area, but it's sometimes it's in the yellow, sometimes it's in the orange. So I'm
considered mouth tape?
Pardon me?
Have you considered mouth tape?
No, although I know that is a problem. I do try to breathe through my nose.
Oh, you can't?
Yeah, I should, because yeah, like last night I woke up and my mouth was all dry. So obviously I've been breathing through my mouth. So
Yeah.
it's because my neck's at an angle, so I need to lay flat, or it'd probably be my first step, is to lay flat and not have my neck like.
A lot of Dave sleeps better with mouth tape. I sleep better with it too, but I'm not always willing to.
Yeah, when I go to sleep, I specifically try to fall asleep breathing through my nose. I always wake up with my mouth dry and my nose is totally plugged up. I'm totally congested.
That's where the tape comes in.
Yeah. So all right, well, I mean, yeah, I have some. I have it. It's like doggy tape, but yeah, I could adapt it to
doggy tape.
Yeah, it's tape to put around pads for when Allie had her.
Oh, okay. So like medical type tape.
Yeah,
okay.
yeah.
Thought I had a picture here. I think I shared a picture of Dave with his mouth tape on and his sleeping mask. And he doesn't do anymore, but he used to like make little pictures on it. So when I'd wake up, like, I'd see some even crazier than it usually looks. And it's skin colored, so it's extra creepy. Like it looks kind of like he doesn't have a mouth.
You don't watch It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia?
But I haven't for a long time, but I used to love that show.
There's a recurring character on the show, and at one point he loses an eye, and so he has to wear an eye patch. But he like puts on a flesh-colored eye patch and like draws an eye on it, and it looks really creepy.
Who's the character?
Ryan McPoyle. Or is it Ryan or is it his brother? I can't remember. It's one of the McPoyle brothers.
All right. Oh, this just in. Erica's here. Hey, everyone. Happy Monday. Yeah. Happy Monday, Erica. I'm glad you're here.
A lot of people today.
Yeah. Okay, let me find your song, Erica. Here you go.
Erica, you're such a lovely human, and I'm oh so glad you're here today. Howdy.
Oh, howdy. And, speaking of Herman on my tattoo, Peter Noon was the lead singer or the frontman for Herman's Hermits.
Right.
And
I was just going to say that.
You might not realize that this song is a Herman's Hermits song, or based on it. Mrs. Brown, you've got a lovely daughter. All right. And so I'm glad you're here, Erica. And what does Judy say? What has my attention right now? I've shifted social focus to hashtag supporting creative soul. Oh, I'm sorry. So pass me your poems, prose, pics, paintings, or passions, and I'll post them across all platforms. Wow. Okay. Dr. Judy. Not Dr. Judy. I'm sorry. Why am I calling you Dr. Judy? Anyway, everyone's a doctor today. I don't even call myself doctor, and I'm a fucking doctor, which is crazy. I have the title. I still have the diploma, even though I didn't keep up with my license. Yeah. Anywho, yeah. Aries, what's the Aries forecast?
I have some money set aside for when it's time. So that's been really. He has good moments throughout the day, but for the most part, he's still not. He's eating. I haven't seen him poop in a couple of days. That's kind of concerning me. but he's eating and drinking fine, sleeping all the time. He smells so bad. I mean, I can tell when he comes in from outdoors. Oof, I can smell him. So yeah,
Ooh.
so
That's
I'm
when
just
I knew
really.
it was time to put my cat down.
So it's just I
Started smelling really bad,
I
and
wish
she
you
had everything.
could say, hey, dude, are you done living? Or are you still happy with our walks? You know, I just wish I could tell where he's at. You know, so yeah, I'm kind of thinking sooner rather than later. I mean, months is longest. So yeah, so yeah. But right now he's outside sleeping. He's in the shade. He just crashed out right in the middle of the sidewalk. I have a nice big dog bed out there, like $90 dog bed for him. He will not lay in it. He likes to lay right in the middle of the sidewalk. Everybody's got to walk through the landscaping to get around him. But they don't seem to mind. I have some cool neighbors, so.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
I remember back in the day when and I had my ex-husband and I had we each had our cat. I had Charlie and he had Mickey. And we once bought them like fancy expensive cat beds specifically for cats and super comfy and whatever. And they would have nothing to do with them, but they would just lie on the packaging.
Right.
A piece of paper on the floor, like that's the choice. Or a box. Okay, crawling into the box that came in. That would work.
I think he likes the cement is cooling. It sucks heat
Yeah.
out of him. So yeah.
Well, at least you look like a good person. You look like a good dog dad that you at least tried to give him a comfy bed.
Yeah, exactly. So
So you get the points. That's all.
everything watched by knows I'm giving him an alternative. He's the one that's choosing to lay there. Yeah, when he does come in, he's like, I spend a lot of time right here. This is where I work and I play and I watch TV. This is my spot. And he didn't used to be like a close boy. He was always out around, but no, he's like comes inside and lays down right on the couch right next to me. He sleeps all day. So it's all just different.
Yeah.
Not really in a good way. So
Well,
I guess just the other day was the 13th anniversary when we brought him home. So I had video of his first run around in the backyard and stuff. He looks so different.
How old was
he
he?
was physically smaller. He was thinner and it looked like he was still kind of puppyish. He was about 22 months, I guess. So
Wait, how old was he when you got him?
about 22 months.
Oh, so he was 22 months. Oh, so he wasn't a baby.
Yeah, so it's almost 2. So he was, but not quite full grown yet. And yeah, he's really filled out. And he was so black. Now he's all like silver because it's all gray, So he was running around so fast and just chasing the ball everywhere. And just now he's like, he can barely walk to the front yard. So yeah.
And just to put it out there, if you ever, I mean, I'm sure you know this, but I'll just say it. If it gets down to like you're really like, oh, is it time? I would be happy to check energetically just
All right.
if you give any assistance or
That's just not just me guessing, I
Mhm.
would feel a lot better about that.
Yeah, that's a rough one. That is a rough one. But yeah, when Charlie,
Yeah, does he want to go? Because I mean, I don't know. He doesn't seem very happy, but he's always been a generally dissatisfied dog. It seems like he's always been wandering around, never wants what I give him to eat. I mean, even when he was younger. So I don't know. It's hard to tell.
Yeah.
Really.
Oh, love their personalities.
Yeah.
Kind of unsatisfied. Funny. Well, sending love to Aries and you, of course. Should we dive into some magic?
Yes, please. Let's do that.
Okay. So, well, let's start with grounding. So, if you're playing along, pick a chakra, any chakra. I'm going to go with my heart. So, color's green. You do you. So, let's expand that chakra energy out to the far reaches of the universe, sharing our energy with everybody. And we're going to open up our crown chakras and allowing the cosmic energy to swirl through our energy fields, dip down into Gaia, bring up some of her energy, and create an interface between heaven and earth through us. So, that being said, let's put out a call for any stuck souls that might need just a little exit strategy to move on to their next step, the light. Okay, so do we have any takers? Yep. Okay. Jesus, are you the best escort? Yep. Are we ready to take those those stuck souls to the light? Yep. Okay. Give us a moment. All right. Jesus, have you successfully taken those souls to the light? Thank you. Yeah. And I'm just going to play another theme song because she doesn't really have a way to check in. And even if she's not watching, that is okay. And as soon as I find her, there we go. Here we go.
Gabri J, Gabri K, Gabrielle is here today. Welcome.
I got to meet her the other night. Oh,
How nice.
yeah. She's lovely. Yeah. So yay, Gabby. Okay. So, I don't think it's spoiling anything. She's part of my mentoring group, and I got to meet with three of them, three of the five ladies. Two are out of state, but we got to meet. And Natalie was there, who wrote the foreword to my book,
Cool.
and her lovely husband, and my lovely husband, and it was super nice. Anyway, okay, what's next? We grounded. Dead people be gone. Okay, dead people be crazy. Okay, so my name is Colleen. Yes. My name is Bob. No. Okay. It's safe and appropriate to do some energy work for the group today. Yeah. Okay. This is on my master menu. This is in column A. Yuppers. Okay. This is in an odd numbered row. No. Okay. This is in row 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Okay. The ever popular frozen or atrophied emotion. So this is a frozen negative emotion for the group? No. This is an atrophied positive emotion? No. Okay, my name is Colleen. Again, I say no. So I'm testing as someone else? I am. I'm testing as a human on the planet? Yeah. Okay, I'm testing as a female? Yes. I'm testing as a male? No. Okay. All right. So I'm testing as somebody who has checked in this morning? Yeah. Okay, let me just look. Okay. So it's this one? No. That one? Oh, I get a yes on that one, but let's check the other ladies. Okay. Uh, okay. So Judy, you're our guest star today. So,
Right on.
so my name is Judy. I'm a fabulous writing coach. Yes. And a general swell human. Yep. I get yeses on all of that. So let's see if you need anything else, Judy. So, Judy, is there something I can do for you? Yeah. Okay. This is on my master menu. Do we need to check you for usual suspects? No. This is something on my master menu. Yes. Okay. Yeah, I'm doing this new thing that I think would be too much because I would need interaction. Um, but yeah, it's been really blowing my mind, and I'm just bragging about it now. Okay. All right. Okay. So we're doing something on my master menu. Yes. Okay. This is in column A in an odd numbered row. No. In row 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14. You're getting very sleepy. 16, 16.
Wow.
Okay, I'm adding that to my processes chart. I'm getting very sleepy looking at it. Okay, processes. Where are you? Oh, there you are. Okay, so this process is in column A. Yes, in an odd numbered row. No, in row 2, 4, 6. Facilitating flow. Okay. So, Judy, it's safe and appropriate from the light to do this process for you? Yes. And this is for anybody else that this applies to. So, this is safe and appropriate to do this for Judy and everyone? Yep. Are we ready? Okay. Here we go. Give me a moment. It's kind of a fun visual. Okay, so Judy, have we successfully completed this for Judy and whoever else needs it? Yeah, the Judy, the and she says, listening and present. Yay, Judy. Yeah, the picture that formed in my mind was kind of like your energy field or anybody's who this applies to, almost kind of like a colander or a sieve. And after um, you've drained the spaghetti, and sometimes a little like some of the holes get a little stuck with the pasta, and it was
Yeah.
like those pasta stuck parts were popping out. So anyway, fun visual. Okay, so is there something else to do for Judy? Yeah. Okay. This is on my master menu. This is in column A. Yes. In an odd numbered row. Yes. In row 1. Yes. In row 3. Yes. In row monkey. Oh God, monkey. All right. All right. So I'm only testing as Judy. No, I'm testing as Judy and. Okay. Judy and somebody else. Particular age for Judy. No. Colander clearing, she says. Oh, I just realized the first 4 letters of colander are the same as from Colleen. Oh, and college too. Okay, who cares? Collection? Wow, amazing. Okay, and in case you're wondering, Colleen means girl in Ireland. Okay, so which is funny because I grew up wanting to be a boy, and then later into adulthood, I was afraid. I had some weird background shit of being afraid I would be seen as a boy. What the fuck? Anyway, and my hair was not like this. Now I just think I might be confused for a lesbian. Oh my gosh, and this makes it kind of extra. And like, bring it. Yeah. So, okay. Yeah, and Dave doesn't give a fuck. So, yay. Yeah. So, what am I doing? Oh, testing in addition to Judy, I'm testing as someone or something else. So, I'm testing as someone else? No. Sorry. Looking at what Judy's saying. Okay. So, all right. So I'm testing as someone else, something else, somewhere else, sometime. There's somebody dark attached to Judy. Okay. That's what I get a yes on. Yeah. These guys are sticky. So, this dark somebody attached to Judy. So first of all, they come from the light, come from the light, come from the light. Nope. They come from the dark, come from the dark, come from the dark. Yep. Okay. They have some past life thing that needs to be cleaned up energetically so they can return to the light. Nope. This is basically kind of an energetic parasite feeding off the trough of unhealed shit in Judy. Yeppers. Okay, well, fuck that noise. So, or as Dave said once, and in not his proudest moment, he said, not to me. And he didn't even say this to the person he was upset with, but he said what he was feeling at the time was, fuck you, straight to hell. Which I still think is super funny. Anyway, so there's something in non-physical form stuck on Judy, and so we're going to put out a cosmic Craigslist ad for a cosmic badass or a team if necessary. Well, rather than saying what I'm going to do, let's just do it. I'm putting out a cosmic Craigslist ad for a cosmic badass or a team if necessary to get this jackass off of Judy. So do I have any takers? Yep, I always do. Okay. Okay, somebody just checked in and I'm excited. So we'll get to that in a second. So I do have a taker. Okay, this requires a team. This requires just one cosmic badass. Nope. Okay, team, can you take care of it now for Judy? Thank you. And while they're doing their thing, so first of all, Judy said Colander, an energy healing tool. Thank you. And Judy said she knew it, I guess with the dark thing. And Katie says Cosmic Craigslist. Also, hi, Colleen. Yeah, that's a tool. Anybody can use it.
Yeah, sure, yeah. That's great. Simple as that.
She says the gasp. I don't know what the gasp is, but that's okay. And now I know how you really feel. Oh, about her? Oh, Katie. Okay. So, yeah, thanks for being here. I wish I had a theme song for you. I don't think I do. Because I don't know, have you ever checked in? If you have, it's been a long time. Katie, Katie, she's a lady, but don't hold her to it. Wow. Okay, that's your 5-second fantabulous, not great theme song. So you're welcome, Katie. Too bad we didn't record that jam. Okay, so where are we? Okay. Oh, Cosmic Craigslist ad. Okay, so a team of cosmic badasses, have you successfully removed this asshole from Judy? Yes. Okay, thank you. You guys rock. All right. All right. So is there something else to do for Judy? No. Okay, so we're complete with Judy. Okay, my name is Colleen. Okay, Judy. Well, I hope that helps. Da, da, da. And Katie says, I have not checked in. OMG. Honestly, holding me to not being a lady is a perfect theme song for awesome. Yeah. And Judy says, thank you. You're welcome. Yeah, it always makes me think of a movie, and the story isn't worth it, but here we go. An old movie called The Best Years of Our Lives. It was like post World War II. Oh, it's just one of the best movies ever. And Virginia Mayo, who is one of the few Virginias that like, oh, that's a good name for you. I'm a Virginian. I fucking hate it, and I always have. Every fucking first day of school, Virginia, it's Colleen. And then I was, okay, I'm just totally going to sidetrack, and it doesn't matter one bit, and we'll get back to the magic in a second. Think of this as a palate cleanser. Yeah, in like the first maybe week or two of chiropractic school, like, of course, every day, each teacher is like, Virginia, and I'm like, it's Colleen. And in this one class, every time the teacher would be, and he was the dean of the school too, and he would say, Virginia, and like, it's Colleen. And then again and again, it's Colleen. And then finally one week he said, instead of Virginia, he said Colleen. And I'm like, it's Virginia, and cracked him up. So it made me happy because he was pretty serious. Okay, so great story. But back to Virginia Mayo, beautiful, beautiful. Oh my God, I just think of her as having the most beautiful skin. I grew up with a lot of old movies, but anyway, and she and kind of the heroine of the movie, they're in a kind of fancy dance club in the 40s, and they're walking into the restroom, and Virginia Mayo says, don't mind the sign, go on in anyway, or something like that. And this says ladies. Oh my God, so not important. But anytime anybody calls me a lady, yeah. I was told by one of my coworkers back in the day in my 20s in the county, and he had a very thick Chinese accent. He was one of my really good friends, and I should probably not imitate him directly. I'll just say it. Well, I'll just say it without doing the accent. But he said, Colleen, you're so unladyful. And we were really good friends. I'm like, thanks. Yeah. Oh, this just in. So, well, first of all, Judy says Beavis and Butthead, call the lady part Virginia. Oh, my dad's grandmother, who was kind of losing her marbles toward the end there. We were very close, you can tell. Name a family member that I've been really close with. But anyway, I digress. But she really, my dad's side of the family did not really care for my mom. And I remember her writing a letter to Jeffy, her little grandson, my dad, and Virginia. She would like leave out a I. Anywho, okay. So that being said, I'm glad we're covering all the bases today. This is important. So, and this just in, Blanca's here. Hello, Magic Monday people. She says, well, you know what that gets her? Gets all of us the pleasure of listening to her theme song. Here you go, Blanca.
Blanca, oh Blanca, thank you for showing up today. Yay!
Yeah, yay. Well, I'm glad you're here, Blanca. Okay, so let's see what other magic there is for the group. I have my thing set up, so I can't even tell. Oh, duh. Okay, wow, 44 minutes. Fascinating. Okay, so 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 my name is Colleen. Yes. Is there some more magic for the group today? Yes. All right, this is on my master menu. Yes, this is in column A. No. This is in column B. Yeah. In an odd numbered row. Yeah. In row 1. No. 3. No. 5. 7. 7. Okay. All right. That's the part where it lists about 7 different things, which has made my master menu look extra crazy. But it starts with curse energy or spell or voodoo or hex or etc. So let's see which one applies here. Okay, so this is the right category for the group right now. Yep, watching live or in the future. Yep. Okay, this is curse energy. No. Spell. Ooh, witchy. Okay, it's safe and appropriate to break this spell for whoever needs it. Yep, I have the capacity to do that. Yep. Do we need to bring in a guest star for this? No. Okay, cool. It's safe and appropriate to do this for the group now. Yep. All right, give me a moment. Fun fact, the visual for this one for myself is using a snow globe. Somehow I use a snow globe. Okay. Ooh, that was amazing. Okay, so have we successfully broken the spell for the group? Yep. Okay, cool. Anything else for the group today, magic-wise? Yep. This is on my master menu. Yes. This is in column A. Yes. I'm a monkey. No. Cool. This is in an odd-numbered row. So it's in column A. Yes. In an odd-numbered row. Yes. In row 1. Yes. In row 3. No. Okay, that takes us to negative portals and my 4 pages of negative portals that came out a few years ago. Okay, so this is a dimensional spiral portal. Nope, well, that cuts out 2 pages right there. So this is a seal 'em up. Yep, okay. This is in column A, yes, in an odd numbered row. No, in row 2, 4, 4. Okay, this is a dimensional negative portal. Do we need details on this in order to seal it up for whoever needs it, watching live or in the future? Nope. Okay, so it's safe and appropriate from the light to go ahead and seal up this mofo now. Okay, here we go. All right, so have we successfully sealed up this portal for whoever needs it? Yep. Oh, and you're probably wondering on the update, has Dr. Shannon gotten her box of magic from me yet? It's really turned into, there's definitely magic in it, and there's also tomfoolery, and on occasion, I'm like, oh, I think I'm going to throw this in too. Because she spoke up and said, I want a box of magic, and we were making it happen. That was several weeks ago. It's sitting on the table right over there with her address on it and everything. And one of these days, I'm going to get my ass to post, pack, and ship. That's less than a mile from my house. That's right. Okay, so I'm terribly important and busy. So get off my back. Okay, so all right, thanks. So is there more magic to be done today? Yep. Okay, this is on my master menu. Yep. Oh my God. So okay, so we did seal up that portal. Okay, so there's something else to do magic-wise for the group today. Yep, this is on my master menu. Yes, this is in column A. Yes, in an odd numbered row. No, in row 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Okay, so I think we're back to where we started, and then Judy's energy barged in and said, "Time for me." Just kidding, Judy. Anyways, I love it when somebody else's energy shows up so we can work on something specific. Yeah, and Shannon is a laughing. Oh yeah, the someday receiver of the box. Yeah, I jammed something else in there the other day. Jam something. Doesn't that sound magical, Shannon?
In a box.
Jealous now? Everyone's jealous now of Shannon's. And Shannon, you're going to have to give a full report. That's going to be required for the box when you finally get it someday. Yeah, and your anticipation of it is probably going to outshine the contents. Maybe not. I'm not you. Okay, so back to this. So we're looking at either a frozen negative emotion or an atrophied positive emotion. Let's make it extra great. Although my hands, okay, it doesn't matter. All right, you get the magic of my tattoo of Herman. Okay, so this is a frozen negative emotion for the group. No, this is an atrophied positive emotion. I think that's where we left off. You jammed something in my box.
Ouch.
Yeah, I did, Shannon. I jammed it real hard. Really hard. Like, I'm not kidding. It was really hard. Okay, so yeah, I can't help myself. Yeah. And Judy said, make a grand opening video, Shannon. Ooh, I like that. Okay, Shannon, the pressure is on. The pressure is on. Yeah, and she literally sent me some money, and it's way too much. But I assured her that well over a decade ago, there's something in there that I was selling for, I think, $125. Yeah. Anyway, so I shoved 2 of them in there. But the thing is, I'll just tell you right now, Shannon, because I might get too lazy to write you a note to put in the box. I'm not kidding. I noticed that they contain some liquid, and these were created, I think, probably a couple years before we moved here. We've lived here over 9 years, so it's been a while. And they've evaporated quite a bit. So I'm not being chintzy and giving you kind of half. It looks like they're half used, but no, they've just disappeared over the last decade. Okay, well, I'm glad we got to that. So let's look at this atrophied positive emotion that's showing up for whoever needs it, watching live or in the future. So this atrophied positive emotions in column A, no. Column B, yeah. In an odd numbered row, in row 1, nope. 3, 5, 5. Ooh. Speaking of jamming something into Shannon's box, the atrophied emotion is passion. So, and the idea is kind of something happened, and you kind of lose, just like a muscle. If you don't use it, it kind of withers away and it's less usable. So that's the idea behind an atrophied emotion. So let's see. So is this atrophied energy of passion ready to be brought back to better usability with a bypass circuitry? Yep, this is safe and appropriate from the light. Okay. All right. And Shannon says, Julio, can't wait. And she also says, good idea, Judy. Yeah. So, okay, Shannon, the pressure's on. Well, pressure's on me to spend probably 15 minutes to get in the car, go down to this place. There's usually not even a line. And yeah, it could not be easier, except me. Yeah,
Well,
I'm kind of a happy hermit.
is it UPS by any chance?
It might be
'Cause
shipped. They don't say UPS on the door. I don't know what they use. I think it's
like
might be the post office.
UPS store has like so if you have a prepaid label or like for or an Amazon return, or if you have a label that you've already bought and you print it out, you don't even have to talk to them. You just walk in. There's a table, you scan it, and it gives you a receipt. You don't even have to like wait in line for people anymore.
Oh, wow. Well, if we have a UPS store, I'm not familiar with it. We call it pay, park, and pay. That's a Simpsons reference. It's a parking lot that Homer was pulling into. The pay, park, and pay. It makes me so happy. Not to be confused with the School of Redundancy School, which is a Far Side. That is my favorite. Yeah. Anyway, where the fuck am I? This California. That's right. Oh, bypass circuitries. I wasn't on the right page. Okay, so we've got some atrophied energy of passion. And it sounds more passionate when you use maybe a Spanish accent. Yes, the passion. Okay, so this bypass circuitry we're going to use is in column A, yes. In an odd numbered row, yes. In row 1, yes. In row 3, no. You never forget your first bypass circuitry, and these all came out almost immediately after I heard about George Floyd being murdered. Just for a fun historical fact. Okay, so social tolerance and the law of forgiveness. So it's safe and appropriate from the light. I'm sorry. Come on, Colleen. Get your head out of your ass. It just makes me laugh to say. I'm not being hard on myself. I'm just cracking myself up. Okay, so Gaia, are you ready to facilitate the revelation of this bypass circuitry, thereby disrupting the pattern of this atrophied energy of passion for whoever needs it? Yes. Okay, this is safe and appropriate for anybody who needs this. Yep. Are we ready? We are. Okay. I'm going to give Gaia a moment here. Okay. All right. So, Gaia, have you successfully facilitated the revelation of this bypass circuitry, thereby disrupting the pattern of this atrophied energy of passion for the group? Yep. Thank you, and Gaia. Okay. So, is that an okay place to stop with the magic? Stop with the magic. If you would like a session, I love doing sessions, but you know what I really love? And I'm hoping to replace sessions with someday, is doing my coaching. Oh my God, these ladies are amazing. And the way they're picking up it's more not really exactly how I do it. It's more like asking questions and just getting good at looking at things from different angles. And these ladies are kind of getting the hang of the rhythm of it. And it's been amazing. And I've even proclaimed it to be my second greatest love of my life. So anywho, so if you have any interest in a possible discovery call, which is absolutely no pressure, absolutely no obligation, no cost other than up to an hour of your time, our time, and we just talk about where you're at with your magic and if this would be a good thing for you, a fit. And just to be super blunt, if this is the right fit for you, if you're a sensitive person and you're feeling not optimistic, or if you're not feeling empowered, man, it'll change your whole fucking life. So anyway, yeah. So feel free to contact me, whether you want a session or just say hi, or this discovery call to set it up, energyhealingwithcolleen.com. Yeah, the mentoring. Yeah, it's really blowing my mind, and I'm working on taking it a step further. And boy, has that brought up my shit. I woke up one day recently, like Dave's like, "What's wrong?" And I was like breathing weird, and I'm like, I'm terrified of being more successful. Ooh. So had to do some work around acclimating to like I want people to contact me, but then it's like, whoa, hey, there's a part of me that's like super freaked out about that. Well, I worked on it, so I'm not feeling that now. And then like 2 days later, I woke up and I'm like, no one will ever want to do this. It's just completely the opposite. It's like, whoa. And then I clean it up and just, it's fucking magical. And I just want everyone to do this, be able to do this, have this gift for themselves. Yeah. So if you'd like to set up a discovery call, please do. And I can't even think of the right word. I'm anticipating, that's the right word. I'm anticipating, because they keep telling me they're going to, my mentoring students, like when we're all done here with these 3 months, they're going to write me some juicy testimonials to share. Anyway, and if I'm buying something, I love a testimonial. Like, yeah. Enough with the fancy stuff. How does this work in reality? Yeah. So, aw. Judy says, so proud of you. Thank you. Yeah, so, and she says she understands that. I think what she's commenting on is the coaching is teaching somebody how to do what I do, or demonstrating how I would do it, something that they're working on, that they're stuck on, is just a different ball game. And it's just so satisfying. Yeah, and I'm planning to, and the people who are coaching me, mentoring me for the next year on my next steps, yeah, I told them, well, I'll be 60 next year. I feel like I'm just getting started, and I want to be able to do this coaching thing until well into my 90s. So we're creating a solid foundation. So anyway, yeah, teaching is magical. And that was my original thing. I wanted to be a kindergarten teacher. And all throughout my life, the different things I do, it's like, oh, I want to be your first. Like, I love being somebody's first in many ways. My mom referred to me as the virgin snatcher once. But anyway, yeah, I was busy back in the day, but I wanted to be a teacher. I want to be a kindergarten teacher and start kids off right with school, because my relationship with kindergarten was lame. It was babyish. It was ridiculous. I already knew how to read, and we were pointing at shit. Like, what the fuck? Anyway, so I'm back to being wanting to be a teacher, and here I am, and yay me. Okay. So, and Judy says, me too. Well, it's been a pleasure having you all here today. I really appreciate every one of you. Let me know if I can be of service. Any parting words of wisdom, Coop?
Be grateful.
Yep, I totally agree. I literally worked with a lovely woman yesterday who had a stroke a few days before her session, and was in tons of pain. It's a whole interesting story. And it's interesting to talk to somebody about, when you're ready, if you're not already, what is this trying to show you? Like what? I really do believe when we don't pay attention to the signals, things happen. Yeah, and there's a gift in everything. If it's happening to you, it's happening for you. So what's the gift in the stroke? And yeah, and she's already magically inclined, so she's getting it. She just needs to get out of the pain. And last I heard, her pain was significantly reduced after the session, so that's lovely. Anyway, blah, 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 enough about me. Yeah, so Yvonne says, enjoy your week, everyone. Thank you, Colleen and Coop. You are very welcome. Thanks for being here. Judy says, thank you, Coop. Judy says, I love you, Yvonne. Yvonne says, I love you, Judy. Okay, this could go on forever, this love fest. Keep the love fest going, but I got to go. So have a beautiful week. I hope to see you next week, and I'd love to hear from you. And bye, Coop. Thank you for being here.
Thanks for having me. Bye, everybody.
Well, bye.
You are magic, magic. We are magic. Magic Mondays with Cole.